Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody, as we continue our Hollywood Animal playthrough on the Stuff That Dreams Have Made of branch, where they've expanded so much, and we're seeing if we can keep this studio surviving. We're in the black. We're doing okay. We're surviving. We're definitely not thriving, but we are surviving, and we're going to hopefully have some more hits. We had our first big one in Whoopi, where it crossed the $1 million mark, made us $800,000 in profit. I don't know if we have anything in the making that's going to do anything like that necessarily, but we are about to free up to where we can have two producers in a role at a time. We are doing better and better with our costumes, our props, our sets are getting nicer. We can rent out our theaters now, our cinemas, which is huge because that's making us $7,000 a week, which is offsetting some of our own monthly maintenance, because that's going to make us, about the same amount. So that's good to see as far as that goes. Monthly maintenance of $1. Yeah. So overall, we're doing well. And while we're thinking about it, let's buy 3 more. It's not much, but it's something. And it's a little bit more we can do of our own. And if that's the case, we're going to do it. So we have Captain for a Day about to come out, and hopefully that'll be a hit. We've got the Public Enemy under script. Aerosmith's in a script that's going to be good. Animal Crackers is ready to go into post. But we want Hell's Angels to finish a little bit first, because I think we need our better people working on it. So with that being said, hopefully we can have some success in this episode and some good things to come. We're getting there, but I hope we're going to need some money. Okay, so the district attorney, what's he got in store? Anti-corruption rally outside City Hall. Sharp criticism of the administration made the front page. They've ruined Los Angeles. Corruption everywhere. Stripes clear, it has big plans. We'll soon see. But, before I supported the mayor, I feel like we should probably still support the mayor, because we do have Wendy and everything. Wow. The Public Enemy is a hit. That's good news. Felix, you are a master. Oh, that's such a big one. Let's see who we have out there. I don't think we can do it yet. Clyde Snyder's ready to do it. We have our level 2 soundstage. Ooh, look at these sets. We could have 3 stars on 2 of our main ones. We got our extra Hespro. But we need to get Mr. Sullivan. You need to be in charge. Jerry Nichols can be doing it. Oh, this is going to be huge. But we got to get Willie Conti. We want Luisa Flores. We're going to get Willie and Vincent. The mastermind will be... I almost think Peter can be the mastermind instead of Gabe on this one. Yes, this one, that's a hit. That's going to be a big hit. The producer's office, what are we? So 570 days away from getting that extra spot. All right, protection from police raids has expired, so we need to get that yet again. What can the mayor do for us? Could throw a party, but that's going to cost us a lot. We may need that lawyer at some point, I feel like. Okay, we need these 2 to be pretty good for us, because we're a little slower at the moment. Carl, good luck. Keep trying. He's not yet up to writing quality. What do we got here? Captain for a Day. Let's make this a hit. And speaking of hit, if you want to make the channel a hit, if you want to help it out, don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe. It really does help the channel get out there. And leaving likes on the videos help the specific videos get out there too. I do appreciate you all tuning in. The support you guys have given me, it's awesome. And the feedback and the comments are great too. So keep them coming. Look at this. Felix is up to 5 stars. Anthony's up to 5 stars. We are building our studio. Lots of happy people for the most part. Harry's not. We're not too bad here. Lots of loyalty. We do have some stale elements. It's such an expensive movie. It's not going to do well. It's going to make us something, but it's not going to get a profit. That's for sure. All right, sunny side up. 5848. Not too bad. We could start another movie. We don't, because this is the one that we're waiting for our big time producer for anyways. So let's do that. Oh, speaking of which, we already have Sunny Side Up as an issue. Vincent, what's going on? He spat out his dentures. He's 30. The incident was witnessed by a journalist from Fun Times. Interviewing director. Now the actor is worried his loyalty increased if we pay him $700, pay her $700, or block the publication. We have a lot of influence points, but we may need that. We have the money. We're getting $500 a month almost. We'll do that. All right, let's see what else we could get to work. Cimarron. Let's go with that one. We will give that one to... Oh, Harry. No, you know what? Hold on. Let's do Ruby. This can be Harry Ray. We'll give him the level 2 soundstage. Like I said, this is going to be done filming. His contract will expire. Yeah, we'll negotiate. We can afford that. Make us something decent here, sir. We're giving you good stuff. I just don't know how to spare it. Oh, we don't have any producers. That's right. Not yet, anyways. So once Captain for a Day is done, then we can go back and revisit this. Okay. Aerosmith, give us a good script. Not too shabby. It does have a stale element, the love interest one. Not until January, but by this will be released after that, so that's not a problem for us. Let's shelve it for the moment. We don't have anything that we can have anybody out there. Captain for a Day did 100% attendance on the 4,500, so even at this level, that means we could probably try to up it to 5,000 next time. It was #1 at the box office too. So let's see what it does on the second week. So the 90% is 85, 90% on that first week is enough to bring in enough people on the opening weekend, is what we're finding. Randall, he's getting better. He's not finding any story elements, but he's getting better. I'm interested in what Captain for a Day is going to do on its second week. Okay. 70%. Not horrible, but we could definitely do 5,000. We'll try 5,000 theaters in the first week from here on, but I think obviously just using our theaters after that is all we need. We are getting up to where we're going to be having more showings in our theaters also, which will help us. So we'll see how that goes. Dupler's no longer being serviced. We knew that was coming anyways. Got all these that are ready to go. So Captain for a Day has made us money, and it's 780,000 on the 4-week gross. We'll take that. We need that back in our money. Gets us back up to above 3 million. Now we've got Hell's Angels ready to go. 500,000. Made the script a little bit better. And Lewis Murphy's now up to 4 stars. Emma's getting better and better. That's who we were saving animal crackers for. This one looks fun. And the 1, 2, 3, 4. This has Thanksgiving all over it. We're doing all of our theaters. Not going to rent any outside of 1,500 theaters there. We're going to try for the 5,000 theaters. Oh, that's still cheaper. Oh, wait, we don't even have to do the express. There we go. And we'll start advertising at Halloween. Yeah, we'll try that. See if it helps it get some more on the back end. We'll do the young again. That seems to be a good advertising combo, and it's down to 102,000. It's down to 102,000 because I guess we're not running. Oh, it's one less week. We're starting about back a week. Even better. As long as it pays off and gets us that first weekend, we'll be okay. All right, let's set up distribution. It's still got some legs on it. We are not going to be renting anything out for this one. And actually, let's reduce how many of our own theaters we've got going, because we're not really doing that much anyways. So we can offset some of this with the rental in our cinemas. So we made 70,000. How much will this cost? 51. That'll make its money back, I think. So let's keep that advertising going. And we are now back up above 3 million. It did its job. We need to keep doing better than that, though. 6152. Animal Crackers is looking solid. Anybody get better? Luisa Flores is a 10-star actress. We have a bona fide movie star. Let's start this production. Post-production goes to Emma and Lewis. Both are getting... They're already serviceable at 4 stars. They're not going to be able to handle the massive hits, but they're improving so quickly as well, I feel like. Okay. Let's go with Ruby. Oh, that's right. We still don't have... Got to get Captain for a Day done. So in 4 weeks, we'll be able to start a new one. Or in 500 days, whenever we get the second producer spot open. I might need to hire a new one. It was suggested. Let's see who's out there. But if I hire a new one, once we get to 2 projects per producer, I'm never going to use some of these. Let's see who's out here. A little too expensive. Johnny Morris at 32, and he's a leader, and he's not that expensive at all. Actually, that's fairly appealing. Well, Johnny, how much are you going to cost us? I like doing producers by year. 3 years, 35,000. You know what? I like you so much. I want you to be healthy. Let's knock another 4,000 off some medical insurance. That's not bad at all. So let's do Cimarron with him. Oh, yeah, Clyde. We don't want to do Clyde. That's too good of a film for him. Ruby. Let's reset. Cinematographer can be Harry. Soundstage, we'll give him the level 2. We've got 2-star quality sets and such. That's really good. Oh, we already signed him, didn't we? Oops. Oh, well. That's not big money. The producer is going to be Johnny Morris. It'll be his first one. Lewis can do this one. Contract expires in 16 days. Take another $12,000 to finish this thing out. The Cowboy. Richard Gross. His rival will be Homer Fletcher. And the Criminal Mastermind, who else? Gabe, my man. What's it going to take to get you to stay around? $27,000 to do the film? It's because we like you, Gabe. You're our elder statesman. Captain for a Day. Has it made $1 million? Close. It's probably not going to... It might get there. Uh-oh. What's going on in City Lights? The screenwriter's brother showed up at the shoot and handcuffed himself to a light post. Insisted that the scene where the hero yells at a dead horse is the mirror image of an episode from his own life. He's demanding moral compensation for illegal use of his story. Throw the idiot off the set. We have security here for a reason. Get rid of him. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. We may need that mayor's lawyer. Oh, what's Gerstein? Anyway, I hope you're not offended. Believe me, no one cares about this film business of ours as much as me. Go bring people together, not push them away. Okay, you had a gang in Minsk. Good to know. Yeah, sure. We'll stick together as I crush your studio. Gerstein is not someone you want to mess with. Okay, so it didn't make $1 million. Did gross us a profit, though. Captain for a day. Send it to the archive. Well done. Can't start Cimarron yet. Animal Crackers has to finish first. Oh, love interest is up to fresh story element. Good news for us. Oh, we need to get to work on some of these scripts, don't we? Let's start a new script. Our next 1931, I've got 2 more to get going here. We're going to get Matahari, the famous one about the German spy, loosely about her life. George Fitzmaurice, I believe. I don't think that's right. George something, Fitz something. But I know it was Greta Garbo who played in this one. I think Lionel Barrymore was in it as well. I know this is going to be like a thriller, dramatic thriller. A little bit of action sprinkled in. A little bit of romance sprinkled in. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. It doesn't really fit there. We'll put it in the modern American city. So our protagonist doesn't really fit. We don't have the right characters yet to pull these off, but I want to keep them by the year. So what do we do with this? A detective? Maybe? Sure. Going after a corrupt official. The supporting character will make sure we have a femme fatale in there. Maybe a mentor? I don't know. The theme? We'll put nudity before the code shows up. We'll see what that does. We will have a love triangle, so that means we're going to have a rival in here. In our finale, and we will do the corrupt official gets punished. Wait, how many times have we done that? Yeah, that's okay. All right, we got to put our best on this one. Felix, go for it. And we have a new script we also have to write. I got one more for this year. And it's one we definitely don't have the elements for. But we are going to, another one that was out in this year was Frankenstein. So let's pay homage to that with something that has nothing to do with the movie whatsoever. Let's make it historical drama adventure. And we're going to set it in a fantasy kingdom. Frankenstein's going to be a clumsy oaf with a heartless bureaucrat in charge. No. An evil witch. Not an evil monster. It's an evil witch. Frankenstein's good. He's going to have a damsel in distress he's going to try to save. We are going to have also a angry boss, his Dr. Frankenstein. And we're going to get he's struggling for a better life. Unrequited love. He's not going to win the girl. And he's going to die heroically. This actually has promise to it. Bernard, do something amazing with it. We got to put Walter back to work too. Let's see what script ideas are out here. Anything look decent. Drama, modern American city cop. Perfect. That's you, Walter. That's actually makes sense. They don't usually always make sense like that. All right, Hell's Angels. Vincent Chandler and Hell's Angels. Bang, bang. Let's see what we've got. Be another hit for us. It's a C. 1 star, 1 star. Ugh. Wait. 1 star, 2 stars. Okay. Roy Cox at Fun Times likes it. Even though he thought he should get a refund. So Vincent and Diane as the cowboy and damsel in distress. Not enough to bring it together, but not our A+ team. It's expensive again. Everything's fresh. This is our 5,000 one. See if it works. Jane, yes, we want to keep you around. What would it cost for 3 years? 29,000 for 3 years? You got it. Anything that low, we've got to take advantage of. Because if we start making more and more money, that's going to be a steal. All right, Ruby. Not a bad script for us. And this one's going to be shot on a better soundstage. Hopefully that'll make some good stuff. And now we can do special events. But we don't have the money to do it yet. So we could host banquets on the studio for businessmen, politicians, artists, and other important guests to bring influence points. Interesting. Or use studios to host employee parties. That would make everybody happy. We could get new gifts. But we know the cops like to raid us. Expand our medical coverage. I think these two things are going to be really good for us to have. We could speed it up by 45 days, spending 100,000. Let's do it. I think Hell's Angels it's our first one hitting 5,000 screenings. Ooh, that's going to be nervous. Oh no. Ruby's already had some trouble. Richard Gross got sunstruck and started thinking he was a real cowboy. Oh, wow. He's telling everybody about how he brutally killed the Indians. His story scared the whole crew. Yikes. His happiness is really big. And his loyalty. Get him to the hospital. Stops the filming, but it keeps the crew happy. Let's... $6,800 a month. If we give you medical insurance, we can knock it down a little bit more. Let's do that. That monthly cost, drive that down. How much there's a special events going to cost? Ooh. Nope, we're not doing that yet. It's like we can't build offensive operations yet. It's just not feasible at the moment. All right, Animal Crackers. Hell's Angels did quite well. 5-3 and 4-5. Not too shabby. Emma and Lewis are getting better and better. Spiders back. This one, it's creepy with the eyes up there. This one, they all look kind of depressing. But this will be our Valentine's Day one. All of our theaters again. This one I think is going to be even better. We're going to do 2,000 in our first week. And then just go to our own theaters after that. Yeah. And we will do that run up. Young masses. Exciting interviews. I think these two, we go with those two. They've been pretty solid so far. We'll have 90% on opening week. What did Hell's Angels do on its opening week? 100% attendance, 5,100 screens. So now we get to see how does it hold up. Either way, it's going to bring in 470,000. right off the bat. Needs to get a little bit more to get us into profitability, though. All right, David, what are you asking for? That's not bad. Bring it down another 4,000. Let's try it. We can do 3 years with him. I do want to find Mr. Gross. Give him a watch. There we go. Get him back up there before the filming restarts on Ruby. All right. Week 2, Hell's Angels. Let's see profitability. Oh, the head of the Mafia shows up. Don Conti. I'm willing to give you $1 million to cover the costs. We need the money. Show me the script. The Sicilian Tiger. Action detective drama. This is probably the same one. This was a really good film last time. It's by a 7-star Vincent D'Ambrosio. Hopeless romantic as a protagonist. Wants to build his own life. So we have a runaway. That's something new. Threw grapes into his travel bag. Goes away. Sails. Gets to New York. Gets himself a job. There's a parent figure. Oh, that's right. He saves the son of the godfather, basically. Gets brought into the family. So we have a love interest. It's the daughter. Oh boy, getting into it deep there, Alberto. There we got our criminal mastermind. You must leave this place forever. Never return. He's protecting him. Well done, sir. He's trying to. I hope that means you killed him. You know what I do to disappoint me. Couldn't live without his beloved. He decides to take her, Charissa, with him. His fists were all he needed. He freed his beloved later that same day. They were on a train to Mexico. How sweet. Oh, boy. No, we got something happening. His runoff with Alberto. Night Desmond and 10 henchmen surrounded Dale Scrugio's house and opened fire with triple-barreled guns. Whoa. Turned the guards to mincemeat, killed the servants, even Scrugio's son, but by some miracle, Scrugio himself survived. He grabbed a gun, killed one bandit with a well-aimed shot, and barricaded himself in a bedroom. Desmond ordered the mansion burned. Oh, no. When Alberto learned he had been killed, he clenched his fist so tightly he left bloody marks on his palms. He vowed to get revenge and went back to New York. Man, it gets dark. Whoa, really dark. Stab Fat Sam. Then Skinny Tom. Lanky Phil. Shorty Winnie. Our hero became as death itself. Before the gangsters could reach for their guns, they were already dead on the floor. They need more scripts like this in the game. This part's great. The antagonist gets killed. The poor girl secretly followed her beloved to New York. Her father put a revolver to his daughter's head. What? Surrender or you'll alone be blamed for her death. Why would... That's crazy. Raised his hand, pulled the trigger, fired at the chandelier. An explosion sparks ricochets and hits Desmond right in the temple. What an aim. What an aim, Alberto. You daring member there. Okay. Beautiful, sir. We will release it. And we got $1 million. We needed that. We're about to add hopefully another $1 million from our movie. Sarah, we can afford you. We're going to shelve it for a minute. We don't have anything worth it. Ooh. Things are looking a little brighter for the studio now. And Hell's Angels, 98% attendance on a 90% ad effect. Let's see what it does as it keeps going. It's going to hopefully get above 1 million and get us up there even more. Anthony will gladly bring you back along for the ride. You two are not too expensive. might put Walter back on the oh, wait, what are we going on, Mayor? The smell of restaurants, the mansion of the hills. This is how people like to see me. We need a city tax on the rich. Then we can pay for social programs, help the poor with food, clothing. Raising taxes is never popular. So hoping maybe one of your actors to support the initiative. Sympathize with the poor. Within 3 months, I'll find 2 actors with happiness or higher, a skill level 5-star or higher. I can find 3. Yeah, let's find 3. 5-star or better. We can do that. Who can we get? We'll get Louisa. Oh, how much are you going to cost to do it? 10,000? Okay. And we'll get Peter. 7,000. That's what I like to see. And we will get Richard. 7,000. Go get them, guys. Thomas Morrison. Let's keep renewing. We're building our own talent. And so we want to keep them here if we can. We made the mayor happy. Well done. Hell's Angels is making us happy. All right, Russell, you're not the best. You're kind of expensive, so we're going to just do 2 years for you. Actually, no, we're going to do it by movie for you. Because you don't get used as often. Vincent, you got a ways to go, sir. 2. Get better if you want a longer contract. All right, we have something going on City Lights again. Peter has invited his mother to the shoot. She's a lovely-looking lady there. What happened to her eyes? Played a minor part in a movie herself, and now she's telling the cameraman director how to properly film her son. Oh, no. Well, he's got 100 loyalty. Let's take her off somewhere she won't bother anyone. Yeah, let's do that. She can't do that. I'm sorry, Mrs. Harris. Ooh, we have an evil sorcerer now. Well done, Carl. Try again. Keep them coming. The auxiliary film crew's almost here. We have made 378,000, so it's still a huge drop after 3, but these aren't amazing films either. And there's obviously better films out there that are winning. What do we have coming up? There's nothing coming up still, so we might as well use all of our own. Nope, not all of them. Because again, we can recoup some of our money through the rentals now. I do think we'll get that 51,000 back. Peter, we will definitely be keeping you around, sir. Not for that much money. Good grief, man. I thought we meant something to each other. We'll do 2 years. You're going to be in some movies. Roy, you better not be asking for much money. You're not really worth it. Okay, you know your worth. Now let's see what we've got with Cimarron. Again, Clyde, we want to keep for the big one. And we need to get that. Ruby needs to get off of that soundstage. We could probably build another soundstage now. A level 2. We could use another level 2 soundstage. And we now have the auxiliary film production crew. That's good to hear. Emergency search for double. Finding a body double. Extras. Emergency location search. Production support. Making things more Accommodable. We cannot spend that time on level 3 yet. That's not worth it either. We're going to do production support. And we're going to spend $200,000 to knock that off by quite a bit. Hell's Angels has made $1 million. Good to see. Didn't make any money. Okay. We were 4th in finances right now. We lost $500,000 for the year. Gerstein lost $5.5 million. Everyone else is losing money except for Supreme and Evergreen. Okay. We do have a new story element, Runaway. Good to see that. Nothing in the box office success for us. We've barely made $1 million. Nothing in the critical acclaim either. And nothing in the fan favorites. So we just had a whatever kind of year. We can do $1,600 a month. Definitely $600 a month. And we can do $1,100. And $1,000. We can do all that. Hell's Angels did make its money back on the ads. Not much more than that, though. All right. Still overall good. Sunny side ups are ready to go. Stayed the same. Those are pretty decent numbers, too. No one improved. Oh, throw a rap party. $100,000? Makes everybody happier, though. Let's try that. I don't know if that was smart with our financial situation or not, but we do know that happier employees make better films. The better the film, the better it's going to do for us. How are we doing in post with our research on the concert hall? 138 days away. That'll save us a little bit of money. Difficult economic situation. Theater manager offering let people in for free if they can't afford a ticket. Ugh. We'll be nice. We could use the money, but times are tough for everybody. Randall is not helping. He's go find us a story element. The Sicilian Tiger needs to still be made. We might have to do that one before we do our other ones. Okay, Hell's Angels made another 100,000. Not too shabby. Another hit for us. Blind Love's Still Our Best, which wasn't ours, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, $2. That profit per show needs to go up. All right. Ruby, we have a horse again. The horse can't stand the lead actor. She becomes more aggressive when he's nearby. Oh, good grief. 50% slower or pay $500 for 3 days. Just pay the $500. Anne Rose. Public relations. Man, she is not happy. Charity dinner at Woodchuck Hotel. They were raising money to save some forest. Or was it children? Who knows? Maybe the forest children. Okay. Gerstein had long since arranged for his protege, May Lowe, to represent the film industry. She's talented, but she can't hold her liquor. Rather than blowing past the crowd of reporters like normal people, she poured out her soul for 40 minutes. She talked about her ex, then about how hard it was for her to cope with the geese. When her parents sent her to live on a farm at the tender age of 7, okay. Back to Nebraska, yep. What a hoot it would be if she ate her words and had to sign a contract with us. Huh. We'll dig up some dirt on a lure to our studio within the year. Sure. Okay. Where? Let's see. We can cancel that, I believe. Oh, we don't have the operations office. Man, those are expensive. Let's just do the short one. If that building falls into disrepair, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world for us. We should have the corrupt official going pretty soon. Oh, here we go. Gets into business as tough as this one deserves respect. Go. Okay, so now we got Evergreen Movies and Gerstein. He wasn't just covering his own... Okay, but... Thank you for contacting me. I see your point. Let's support the alliance. Yeah, we're going to have to. So everybody's going to have to. Pre-production. Man, he's getting better. $2,100 a month. Can we do anything less than that? If we give you some insurance, won't do anything. $1.6. There we go. Knocks a little bit off that monthly one for 6 years. Keeps them cheap. Animal Crackers needs to be another $1 million for us. We now have high-level legal protection. We can get amazing, which will take forever. Delay contract. Terminate contracts. 5-year contract would be good. So let's go ahead and start working towards these. It's going to take forever to get this anyways. We have our new soundstage ready, and Animal Crackers is ready to go. Level Double Trouble. That should be a movie. All right, what's Animal Crackers got for us? B minus. 4 stars from the Bone Grinder. Oh, is this the one? This has some stuff that others aren't going to like. But hey, 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars. Not too shabby. No one else leveled up, unfortunately. That's okay. Still consider that one a hit. Give us a good opening week, because we are in a lot of theaters. Man, everybody's contract's coming up. Gabe for $51,000 for 3 years. What if we give you some medical insurance? You deserve it. You're getting old. $47,000. We'll do that. Good grief. Lewis, you are not as valuable. We're only going to do 2 years for you until you get better. Animal Crackers is a lot cheaper, too. This could be a huge one at 5,600 screens. Could get us a profit right off the bat. It's going to be a big week 1 for us. Harry, you better not be asking for much at all. $32,000? You are not worth that. Barely worth 25 for 2 years. Animal Crackers needs to be big. Then we can get to work on some of these other scripts. Oh, it was pretty good. 100% attendance again. So we can go a little bit higher on that first week. Let's see what week 2 gets us. So now we know we could go for 6,000 theaters on our next one and see what that does. Because the bigger, we got to time this well and get it right if we're going to do it. Animal Crackers did 100% on its second week. Okay. So 90% definitely gets us what we need. We could have done even more on that second one because it was good enough film. So that's good news for us. We got $860,000 coming in. Sunny Side Up's almost done. Let's go ahead and start planning that one. It's a relatively inexpensive film as well. Emma and Lewis are getting better and better. These have nothing to do with Sunny Side Up. Got ourselves a pirate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. put it here. All of our theaters, we're going to go 3,000. And then we will get another 500. And we're just going to do 0 on these. And we'll do that 90% one on the first weekend. Same 2 advertisers. We have a good working relationship with them. Hopefully that's going to be a hit for us. We got 2 other movies that are about to go into post. Let's see what Cimarron has going for it. There we go. Thomas Morrison. Put that one on Double Trouble. Using the Hespro 30 Extra. We will let Dale Leonard get that one. Jerry, we're going to wait for you. We'll let Wilbur do this one. We want our best to do that other. So the Cowboy's going to be David Gutman. The Damsel will be... Lydia's a little old for that. Well, we'll get Lydia. Lydia can have a shot at it. Sidekick. No. All right, Vincent, David, and Russell. There we go. Lydia, you have a big shot here. The Dupler is no longer being serviced. Why don't you recognize me? This is one of those original ones that actually turned out pretty good. Walter, good job. Shelve it for now. Now we can get our $500 cash per month. That's going to keep it where we're going to be just fine. Could do 1,000. But I think this loan is becoming something that it's getting a little bit more possible that we're going to have to use. So we're going to go with that instead. Put the pressure on people. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's see what Animal Crackers does on its final week. Story elements are 15% faster now. I think we have to go with 8 story elements. We're not going to speed this up. It's already not too long, but we're going to keep working up there because the more story elements we're getting, the more we can put in there, the better the script we can now make by doing it that way too. And we got to keep the cops happy. Nice. It's already grossed $1 million. Not too bad. We are going to just reduce these. Get a little bit of that income back on the theaters by renting them out. It will make $51,000. We got some badly needed funds there. Lee Sullivan, he's going to be expensive. Oh, Lee. We'll give you everything here. That's not that much. Let's pull that back. $105,000. Let's do it. We need him. For 3 years, he's going to be great. And now riots have erupted in theaters across America. Protesters broken windows and attacked visitors. Over 300 people have been injured. The cause of the rioting was the film 601 Skirts. Features 2 friends going to a luxurious ball organized by the governor of California, competing to see which one could peek under the most skirts by the end of the evening. Sounds like Wedding Crashers. Viewers were outraged. One protester demanded, run those Hollywood animals out of the country. Yep, so we're about to get closer to the code. And with us getting closer to the code and us now being done with Animal Crackers, we've got some good things in the works. We're going to see where we go from here, but I think this is about time to wrap this episode up. Thank you again for joining me. Leave the feedback. Let me know what you'd like to see. Give me suggestions for movies, suggestions for maybe research paths that might be the way to go. Give me feedback how things are going. And with that being said, take care, and we'll see you on the next episode.